You've went live with some of your friends talking and making fun of Queen and how you're better and how you look better, or and how you do this and they don't have, she that does this, it's natural, or whatever the y'all got going on. You've done that. Like, you feel me? You haven't been quiet.
Welcome to another edition of Spit the Tea, where we try to give you the tea exactly how we got it. We spit it right back at you the same way.
Girl, you got some tea for me? I mean,
I don't know how new, true, or whatever years it is, but Clarence from Clarence and Queen X, Leslie, has spoken out against her, spoken out about her and Clarence relationship, and she tried to expose him big time. That video may already be out. Go check it out on my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your girl Missy Mo. Let's get into this thing about Clarence exposing her and her exposing Clarence, and y'all tell me the truth.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this. There was a time in the basement, because that's where I was living at when we were together with him. Because this just sounds familiar, and I guess people are putting pieces together, but I've never looked at his phone or seen a message of Queen. The only thing that this reminds me of is the time where he had told me that Queen wrote to him and told him that he should start YouTube, and that's it. And he made it seem to me that when she DM'd him that was a long time ago. Mind you, the reason why I know of her is because me and Clarence used to watch her videos with Chris Sales. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her humor. I enjoyed his humor. I enjoyed them together. And me and Clarence used to watch their videos.
you sure? Yeah.
Y'all know that boy Chris ate it up. But he say, quit saying I'm trying to be like this this dude. She'll say I'm not trying to be like this dude. Then you know, he made a little post that said, people really be fans secretly. And then here come Clarence. Never a fan until he hate his outfit. But then Clarence also made a video where he kind of got into that whole thing saying she's lying. That's a good one. I'm thinking about that one. I'll come back with the result later.
Another thing I feel like I need to address. You said we used to watch Queen and her ex back in the day. That's cap. Stop the cap. That bothered me a little bit because that's not true. You've been with me for, you said 4 or 5 years, I think we were together. I've never watched YouTube. I've never watched YouTube until I was about to start YouTube. And when I was about to start YouTube, you was never in my life. You get what I'm saying? I think you was in that first video. We was in the back of that first video, and after that you've never been around any other video I've done.
Either I'm real slow or he real convincing. I believe he's telling partial truths. I believe they watched some videos of hers because he probably want to know who she was. But I don't believe they probably sat down and watched all kind of videos. He don't want to feel like a fan. So, you know, she did it to egg on the little drama he had with Chris. You know, she know about that. Trust me. So, she sound like a bitter ex. He sound like somebody trying to cover his tracks. Let's get into the rest of this.
But to say that I aborted, I've never aborted any. Like, this is my first ever pregnancy. You feel me? I've never had a scare or anything with my ex. Actually, there is a health concern or a health issue that didn't even allow that to happen with my ex. And for you not to be mindful of that or even think of that and try to say things like that,
they wouldn't even know that. So now that you're saying it,
why I can't pay attention to this, and I can't even, like, there's no way she wrote this. You feel me? There's certain things you're saying that's just not adding up. That can't happen. Like, that couldn't have happened.
This is how I got Patrick to switch to Aldi.
I can't believe he's actually saying that it can't happen. Like,
just prepackaged.
I could have. There's just certain steps that I have to take to actually come out pregnant. Like,
I cooked up. It's impossible.
oh.
You feel me? Like, and I'm not here to spread anybody's business or anything, but I just want.
But you just
to tell you
did.
that is impossible. Let's go.
The whole book is accurate because you're trying to pin it on somebody. The fact that you could sit up here and react to this, and the fact that you could sit up here and try to say that I wrote the book.
I cannot believe how he said that. I cannot believe that he's saying it is impossible for me to have a baby. Just gather my thoughts together because I don't want to trip. Oh, it's making my body tingle. I get why people were telling me that I came off really, really nice, but it's because I didn't see this video. I probably would have came off a little different, honestly. We spoke about kids. We just wasn't ready for it. We knew that we didn't want kids at the moment, and he wasn't ready, nor was I ready. I was just starting college. I mean, I wanted to graduate college. That was like my first priority. That was my goal, not to have a baby right away. You know, there's certain things you have to do in life first before you bring a child into this world. I'm not crazy. I'm not
Addresses about your health problems, you know what I'm saying? And this to Leslie, you said that I used and I said your like your health problem and in like the fertile thing or whatever, that I used it like maliciously or anything. In all honesty, I had said like they should have been, the T pages and all of them should be mindful because they don't know what it could be. And I said that was impossible that we had an abortion because we never even had a kid, because that would be impossible, you know what I'm saying? So I see where like some people are saying that like I should have never said that or anything. I could see where you say that, but at the same time I never did it maliciously or an intent to hurt or to be like messy or anything, like, because that's just not me. Like I would never just intentionally do something like that. Like if you watch the video, I was trying to tread around it, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't blatantly say it. I didn't like just obnoxiously say it, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make that clear, you know what I'm saying? Like I really was trying to be mindful of the situation. And even though I don't owe nobody anything, I was still trying to be mindful of the situation. Just out of the kindness of my heart, have I always been.
You ain't really say nothing wrong, but you went too far. You can tell from looking in this girl's eyes, she's still in love, she's still hurt, she's still thinking about it, because she been made a fool of for Queen, pretty much, and she thought she was better than Queen. From what you said. But let's get into this song. He said that she hadn't really been quiet. She came across as a victim. Now I'm starting to see little stuff that she may have come across as a victim, trying to get sympathy. She got the sympathy she needs. Now he's breaking that down, shutting all that sympathy down she thinks she's gonna get. He's making his own points.
And one thing that you said early, you said that you've been quiet for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have to then remind you what you've done over these 3 years. Do you feel me? Where you haven't been quiet, and we still have never said anything. We've never let people bash you. We've never told people to bash you. We've never sent people to go say this and do that. Like, we've never done any of that. Since you want to try to play victim and say like you've been quiet and now it's time to say something, you went live. You've went live, or you've entertained Queen's ex, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You've made a diss track in the beginning of Queen with your little cousins or sisters or whatever.
Let's get it. You were lame.
just doing this to get fame. Now you think you got all the game, but it will never be the same. Now you go from Leslie the Brave, somebody who's a grade A, and is always in great shape. Now you stuck trying to escape, cause you know Queen is a fiend.
Then Clarence pretty much get into him really not watching YouTube, which is probably cap, and explaining who he did watch and was it a few couple channels, but he knew a queen. If he knew a queen, he knew it a couple channel. So that's cap there and here. Then they get into how he was getting to that level before Queen, and it was on some business stuff. He really wasn't with old girl. Y'all comment down below and tell me what y'all think after y'all watch this.
I started watching YouTube. I already said this, one YouTuber that I watched was DDG. I've seen him cop the i8. I'm like, what? Niggas is copping i8s with YouTube checkers? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. You feel me? At one point, I wanted to do a couple channel, possibly with my ex, you know what I'm saying? So I might have seen, nigga, when Queen DM'd me, I knew who she was. Nigga, we never watched YouTube together. Like, that's what, like, that don't say, like, that's corny. That's wild corny. I had to make that straight. Like, stop playing with me. And trying to watch couples, like, nigga, I was trying to get to that bag. I was trying to watch, that's not what enticed me. First, matter of fact, I should just have him, I'm gonna have him pull it up, but I'm gonna read it to y'all right now. Boom. She said, what do you do? I said, I do clothes and I model. How come you ask like that? Laugh out loud, question mark. Well, I was only asking because I see you everywhere and I'm like, okay, who is this guy? Sorry if I came off wrong. Nah, it's okay. Nah, it's okay. And yeah, things been getting crazy. But yeah, I do clothes mostly and I model here and there. Give me your size and I'll send you some stuff. Again, hustler. I'm not trying to use nobody. I'm trying to get my clothes. And I'm not trying to think about no cheeks, no sex, no nothing. I'm trying to get to my bag. You know what I'm saying? That was what was wrong with you. I was trying to get to a bag, and that's what you didn't realize. You thought it was about joints, and it was never about joints. I said, give me your size and I'll send you some stuff. She said, what's been getting crazy? And you have your own line, question mark. And she said, okay, so far as my size, it all depends on how your clothing fits. I'll rock it for you though. I said, social media has been getting crazy. And yes, yeah, at that time, I'm getting lit, you feel me? And this is at the end of me messing with Leslie, you feel me? So I'm getting lit at the same time. Like, my life is changing. Way before Queen, my life was already changing.